story time that's literally actively taking place as I record this video. So I agreed to join someone at their place for a real chill evening. Movies, card games, couple of cocktails, harmless. I've known this guy for a couple of years. It's been an on and off kind of situation. Nothing has ever transpired. It's literally like we're basically nothing, right? So I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm just here chilling. So I arrive, and his loft or apartment complex is connected to a hotel, and I see that they have coffee, and I'm like, oh, like I'm actually tired, I could use a cup of coffee. So I order my coffee, and we're waiting for my coffee when he says, oh, my ex is about to walk this way. I said, your ex? He's like, yeah, my ex. I said, oh, does she live here? He says, yeah, she lives here. I said, oh, interesting. So she walks past, and he's like, Ashton, Ashton. He's calling her name, and she's ignoring him. And I said, oh, she must be upset. She must be upset because you're with another girl. Are y'all not cool? He says, we were cool up until now, I guess. And I said, oh, damn. So we let it go. So 5 minutes later, I get my coffee and we walk to the elevator. We see her again. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. Again. So he says, he tries to talk to her again. He's like, Ashton, Ashton. And she's like, I'm good. And she's like, this is Cameron. She's like, I don't care. He says she knows about you. And she's like, I could care less. And her elevator opens. I swear, this is like a movie. Her elevator opens, and we get on a separate elevator. So we go into his unit immediately. I sit down my stuff, and he says, I need to go talk to her. It's been 30 minutes. And I'm just waiting for him to get back. But I'm about to leave, obviously, because this is hella disrespectful. Hella. Honestly, the only reason why I have not left yet is because I need him to reimburse me for the liquor that I bought that he already told me he was gonna reimburse me for. And also he Ubered me here. I need him to Uber me back. Like, I'm already taking an L. I'm not taking a financial L either. No. And if I was not tired and I didn't stop and get this coffee, none of this would have transpired. Everything happens for a reason, baby. I'm good regardless. Okay, guys, I've had enough. It's been 40 minutes. I'm literally just about to leave. Like, fuck it. I think I was like unclear. Like, I said that we've known each other for a couple of years, but he's clearly still expressing interest in me. That's why I'm here. So like, you can't be interested in me and like not over your ex. Like, that's crazy. Get the out of here. Okay, guys, I'm really trying to decide if I should, I'm trying to decide if I should take the liquor with me or leave it here. Like, I kind of don't want it, but I bought it, so I'll just take it with me. It's fine. I'll save it. I mean, I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point in my life. The Uber is $20 and it won't kill me. Taking my caramel macchiato and getting the hell up out of here. I'm out of there, guys. How's that for a story time? Kind of unbelievable, right? Ashley? Yes, okay.
I look right on.
Yeah. So I'm back home now, and literally I haven't even heard from him. It's been probably an hour and 20 minutes since we arrived at his place, and he left to go talk to his ex. So should I block him or wait to see if he's gonna give me my money back?
Okay, y'all, the ex has made an appearance with her side of the story.
In question, and I'm gonna start by saying that it's Ashley, not Ashton. We've been together for like a year and a half now. We've been like on and off, and we were just talking earlier that day, like we probably broke up like 48 hours like prior to last night. One thing about me is like I'm always gonna keep it cute. Like I don't like, you cannot make me jealous. Like, it's not a thing. Like, because I simply don't care. And like I said, like, no shade to this girl, but I'm gonna tell you, like, where you went wrong, like, or what I would have done differently if I were, like, in your situation. The minute he would have called my name, I would have been out of there. And not even 30 seconds later, I hear, like, knocking on my door. I couldn't even, like, put my pizza down yet. I hear knocking on my door, and it's literally him, obviously. I guess he came up here to, like, explain himself, but when I tell you I literally did not need an explanation because I didn't care, like, it was just a waste of time. I'm like, where is this girl? You were just with her 30 seconds ago. Like, what are you doing here? Like, he's like, I'm not even attracted to her. Like, you know, I was just having such a hard time dealing with our breakup. He has no intentions of going back there. Meanwhile, the girl is downstairs making TikToks after this man literally said, I'm gonna go check on my ex. Like, this is where you went wrong again. This is why it's really important, like, as women, we need to, like, know our worth, because there's no reason you should have tolerated all the disrespect that you did that night.
Good morning. I'm up. Of course, I went viral because this story is crazy. But here's the update. He texted me at 11. Wait, what time did he text me? 11:38, and he said, "Sorry." That's it. Just sorry. No period. No exclamation point. No emoji. Just sorry. I didn't respond. I didn't have it in me to ask for any money because my pride would not allow me to. But you know, he'll never hear from me again. And I think he knows that. So, like, what else is there to say? But this is actually not the first time that I have been in a situation where I paid for something in advance based on the understanding that I'm going to get reimbursed. And then something transpires during the time that I'm with someone and I never get my money back. So I'm not doing that shit again. Literally, if I have to pay for something, you need to cash at me immediately moving forward. But also, I've been reading some of your comments, and a lot of y'all are saying that I stayed way too long, and I actually agree, but the first 5 minutes I spent just processing what happened, and then I started sending voice notes to all my friends, telling them about the situation that I'm in, and then I started making the video, and then I edited the video. So, like, that 40 minutes flew by. I wasn't just sitting there, twiddling my thumbs, waiting for him to return. So, yeah, I mean, crazy story. And then just one last thing, I always knew something was off about him. So we've been dating, I don't want to say dating, like we went on our first date 2 years ago, and we've been on about 5 or 6 dates, like actual dates, not me just like hanging out at his place, but like going out. We've done that like 5 or 6 times, and every time we go out, I'm like, something's off. Like, I don't think he's the one, and then I ghost him. And then what happens is he keeps in touch with me, and well, he tries to keep in touch with me, and then he'll hit me up like a few months later, and he's like, let's go out. And then I'm single, so I'm like, you know what, Cameron, maybe you're being too hard on yourself. Like, just give him another chance. And I've been doing this for like 2 years. So finally, God has revealed to me in the most outrageous way that this person is not for me, and I need to move on. So that's what I'll be doing in 2024. Fresh, clean slate. I'm done.
Okay, so the date actually has a dad in her life that gave her some words of wisdom that I think all of you ladies should probably think about when out here dealing with these males.
Okay, wait, I said I was done making videos about this, but I feel compelled to make one more because I just got offered a new perspective that I did not think about. And I didn't see anyone say this in the comments, and there were thousands of comments. So I just told my dad what happened, and of course he's flabbergasted. But he says, why would you not leave immediately? She could have went, grabbed a pistol, came back, and killed you. Whoa. He said, you don't know what's going on in the mind of a stranger. These people are crazy. Facts. I did not think about that. While I'm on the couch making TikToks, it could have turned into a very violent situation. Okay, now I'm done making videos.
And I would like to add to that, ladies, I am pro Second Amendment rights. So not only should she thought of that, you also should think about arming yourselves this year, whether it be with a pow pow, a pew pew, or some pepper spray. You need to arm yourselves in anytime you go out when you're out in the public. So yeah, let's get into these stitches and I will be right back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time talking about the other chick. She already making herself look stupid. What's her name? Ashley? But Cam, don't you ever stay in a man's apartment for 40 minutes. You did that all wrong, honey. Next time something like this happens, you stay in there for 2 hours. Let me tell you what you gonna do. This is what I would have done. Go in that man's kitchen and you make lunch for work tomorrow, okay? Make sure you pack plenty of snacks. You go in that man's bedroom and you go and see if Ashley left some of her clothes and stuff in there. Go through them and see if that man ain't put no holes or stuff in that woman's clothes. If they look decent, put them on. Try them on, see how you look in it. Go in his bathroom and see if she got some good smelling Bath and Body Works up in there. Make you a good long bath, okay? Smell real good, okay? If it's a candle in there, lit that too. Okay, and you get dressed in Ashley clean clothes, of course. Because remember, she don't care. She don't care. Okay, you don't feel guilty. She don't care. In fact, her exact words was, I could care less. Remember? Now go in the bedroom. In the living room, and you go to that Roku. If you left a wallet, a card, anywhere in the apartment, you get on that Roku and you download every app on that darn dirt, all in his name. Now remember all that information for when you go home. As far as that coffee you kept drinking, you would have been all on the couch because you were scared. You were scared. You ain't never been there, and then you heard a sound. And then before you know it, oh, the coffee is just on the couch, on the rug, on the table, on the pillows. Coffee was just everywhere. You didn't know what to do. And then you're going to leave with the bottle that you came with for him. You're going to go and pay for your Uber. And when you get home, you all settle and relax. You done already took a bath. You well rested. You done already ate. You got food for work tomorrow. I want to pour you a glass of wine. You got plenty of TV shows to look at, and he called you talking about you did this and you wrong, you this and you that. You tell ho. Come on now. Look on the bright side. You got your ex back. See, you wasn't a waste of time. It was a blessing in disguise. Okay.
This whole situation with the girl who came on here and telling the story about how she was supposed to have a house date with this guy and they ran into his ex-girlfriend while at his apartment complex. So he took her to his apartment and left her there and told her, I'm going to go talk to my ex. I'll be back in a minute. And then left her for the whole night. And then the ex-girlfriend came on the internet and instead of, I don't know, talking about the fact that this man is playing both of y'all, you talk about, girl, if I was you, I would have left. And when I'm with him, I don't bring my wallet. I'm sorry. Do you think that you have the high ground here? Like, does this feel like a flex to you? And more importantly, do you realize that your reaction and your, like, instant push to find something wrong with her actions and to criticize her instead of him is the reason that he's able to do stuff like this? Like, making up and breaking up for a year and a half, and then a couple of days after the last breakup, he has a girl over his apartment with tequila and telling you it's Bible study. That's not a flex. And just because he seems to be treating you better than he's treating her doesn't mean he's treating you well. Like, you looking down on her because he left her in his apartment and you feel like she stayed for too long when you need to be thinking about the fact that he's been lying to you about the nature of his relationship with this girl. That's exactly how men are able to get away with doing stuff like this to all types of women, because most women are just going to find a way to put the blame or put the focus on the other woman instead of putting it on him. And y'all both look and sound like each other. Y'all need to be friends. We shouldn't be pitting two baddies against each other. This man should not have that type of power. I don't care how cute he is.
Ashley. And I would have been fucking his house up. One, you left me in your house for 40 minutes.
Go steal something. Don't fuck his house up.
No,
We need healing. She disrespected her because
last name.
She disrespected her because she called her Ashton and her name is Ashley.
Yeah.
Y'all know that's disrespectful.
Well, bitch, you didn't have to respond because we didn't even know who the fuck you was.
Right.
And you keep saying, I don't care, but you made a whole thing off of clout because her story went viral, so I felt like you was trying to get your little 15 minutes.
And she was throwing too much shade.
So much shade.
And I feel like the girl, she wasn't really attacking Ashley. She was just talking about how it was a fucked
Her
up date and that man
experience.
played in her face.
Yeah.
Like, that's all.
She keep on saying, like, we've been on and off, but that's taking, it sounds like you've been taking disrespect this whole time,
Thank
too.
you.
Exactly.
You know?
She thought she ate and you didn't.
Nah, she didn't.
And she talked in circles.
Yeah, and
Well, I'm the ex that she's talking about.
what she should have did was.
Yeah, and she was like, anything, I want to hear the guy's side. Right. You know what I mean?
Because the main problem is the dude, though.
It is the dude.
He moving funny out here for sure.
I think I had a problem. It was the Uber. She's making it seem like
That
I'm gonna wait
too.
here because I'm not paying back.
Yeah, that's true, though.
It's like, now
And sometimes you gotta take your L and just bounce. Like,
and I still got a full bottle. I'm out.
No shade to this girl, but I'm gonna tell you like where you went wrong, like, or what I would have done differently if I were like in your situation. The minute he would have called my name, I would have been out of there.
I don't normally speak on people's business, you know, I normally stay out of it, I don't care, but where she went wrong, what you would have done differently, why didn't you gather your things once that girl stepped foot in there? What you should have did was went up to her and be like, girl, let's leave because we don't need to be entertaining this raggedy man no longer. The sea creature, what the fuck? Sea urchin, like what? And the nerve of her to think that she's better than the other girl for what? How are you better? You're putting up with it even worse because you've been putting up with it for a year and a half. Y'all been off and on for a year and a half, and you didn't think not once like, oh, let me leave, no, not once. And it was the very stushy, very like, I'm better attitude that she had, and it was like, girl, you're just as bad, you're worse. Y'all both should have joined forces and left together, hand in hand, like, come on, girl, let's join forces and leave because this man is dead wrong. We lying on God? On God? Bible study? I'm gonna pray for both of them because clearly there are no brain cells. There are no like light bulbs going off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no. The flight didn't kick in. Like, soon as I seen the ex walk by, obviously she's not the ex if she's still in the house. What are we talking about?
Now, I know I just said I was gonna mind my motherfucking business, but you telling me I'm supposed to be convinced that you don't give a fuck about this situation while you sitting over there smirking, talking about it? Don't nothing make you happier than the fact that you know for a fact he left another woman to come be with you. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and make it seem like you the one wrong in the situation, but you didn't have a reason to make a video. You don't find a woman in her lowest moments or her vulnerable moment and use that to get on this bitch all prissy and I'm the winner and I'm this and that. Girl, no. No, baby, no. Because just as well as she let that man leave her there to go be with you, guess what you did? Your man that live in the same building as you had another woman in your space, then it's fine, because I just said in my last video, I'm done giving you bitches 2 pennies. I ain't got no 2 cents to put in.
So this video is for Ashlyn, Ashley, whatever your name is. Girl, are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed to come on Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter's internet and admit that your ex, whom you just broke up with 48 hours prior, that you saw him entering his apartment with another woman, and then he came down to your apartment, and you're implying that you gave him some cooch? Are you not embarrassed? Because it ain't even my life, and I am just cringing. Like, I mean, she said it with such pride. You said it with such pride, girl. Like, yeah, you would have been waiting a long time because, you know, I'll let your imagination run. But, yeah, we were down there all night. Are you not embarrassed?
So, yeah, that was the last video. And all of these ladies came and they gave what needed to be given. Yeah, the ladies didn't win. The guy actually won because the girlfriend let him in and still talk to him instead of going back to her room and her house and blocking him, not opening the door for him. And she actually gave him some, and she thought she won because of that, because he came back to her. The other girl lost because like the girlfriend called herself giving, you know, advice. Once he would have called his girlfriend's name and chased after her, she should have left right there but she also went up to his room and was also going to give him some sex. So either way it went that night, he was going to get sex from somebody. Like, and like, even and the girl, she left and she still didn't block. She was still waiting on him to call, hoping that she still could have got some after he was with his girlfriend all night long. And she was still hoping to get some on the side and be the side chick, I guess. She was waiting to be the side chick. That's what it looked like to me. But yeah, neither one of them won. He won because either way, he had two gorgeous women to choose from that night. He could have had either one. If he knew his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, what I would say still girlfriend, because she came in and he knew what time she got off of work. So he knew she was going to see them together. But even if he didn't know what time she got off of work, he would have won either way. He would have had some sex from the girl he was on a date with, because she was ready. She had her little, talking about a cool casual night. No, you had liquor. You was ready, mama. I'm sorry, but you didn't get what you came to get. But I hope you got home and was able to relieve yourself, ma'am. Yeah, she was making up excuses that she wanted to stay because she brought the drink and she was wanting him to pay her back. Ladies, it's 2024 and this is 2 losses right here. I'm pretty sure it's more, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be more after this. But what we're not going to do is get online like the girlfriend did and act like we're better than the next girl when he did both of y'all just as bad. Like, that's what we're not going to do. Yeah, ladies, it's 2024. We're going to speak on it. Like, we are going to speak on it. We're going to share these videos. We're going to talk about it. We're gonna be in community with women. These women are probably in their early 20s or so, and they gorgeous, like I said, gorgeous, but they got low self-esteem. Off the bat, you could tell they got low self-esteem when just listening to their stories. One, he calls his girlfriend's name. You leave. You have high self-esteem, you leave. He's chasing a girl in front of you and you stand there in front of her and he's trying to introduce you and the girl is like not even trying to talk to you. Like, in situations like this, ladies, in 2024, stop talking to him. Don't do this to each other. Stop talking to him. And like one of the ladies said in one of the stitches, y'all go get something to eat and drink. Y'all go out and enjoy each other's company, because the chances are the conversation that these two ladies probably would have had together would have been more in depth, you know, like more, not as shallow. He was just trying to get some booty from one of them, so he probably wasn't trying to have like no deep conversations with either one of them. But both of them were so blind because they were so stigmatized. They were like, okay, well, I'm just gonna get this dick tonight. But he probably didn't have deep conversation for either one of them. So what we're not gonna do is like keep having low self-esteem in 2024 and then coming on here like the girlfriend and acting like we have the highest self-esteem and we're so much better. Like, yeah, everybody was embarrassed for her, and that's probably why she turned off her comments, because the ladies in the comments the ones that learned in 2022 and 2023 jumped in the comments and was tearing her up. Baby girl, oh, poor baby girl. Like, y'all are too gorgeous out here to be this dumb. Like, y'all are really too gorgeous out here to be letting people play with y'all like this. I have not read Princella's book, The Game, 41 Shades of Men, but I recommend you ladies get that. If you're out here dating still like these ladies and you don't know about Princella, get her book. It's on Amazon. It's called The Game, 41 Shades of Men. Like I said, I haven't read it yet, but I have went on Amazon and I've looked at the reviews, and the reviews seem really good. Most of her reviews are 4 and 5 stars, mostly 5 stars, and I'm hearing really, really good stuff about it. So I suggest you get this book, ladies, if you're still out here dating. I, for one, I will not be dating. I'm married, but if I get divorced, if I ever get divorced, I'm out of the game. I don't want to play the game. But if y'all want to keep playing the game like these ladies, they lost the game. Like, so obviously y'all are out here playing the game that y'all know nothing about. And this man, he knows the game and he won the game, and he if that girl really did go home and block his number, he will have another girl to replace her for sure. He's like, they're gonna have 2 or 3 women to get their needs met. Like she said, both of them said they have been talking to him, not the girlfriend but the other one. She said she's been talking to him on and off for 2 years, and the girlfriend said a year and a half they've been talking, and they break up all the time, which means he's been dealing with both of them for 2 years, and he's been going back and forth for when he's not talking to one, he's talking to the other, you know. So whenever he's off with the girlfriend, he's talking to the other. I'm sure somebody said that, but yeah, I just wanted to get on here and give my little 2 cents about this, but that's pretty much all I got to say, y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share these videos and get in the comments, and please engage with each other, because I want us all to get to know each other this year and really start building a community. That way we can link up in our respective cities, whatever cities you ladies are in. Hopefully we can start some kind of maybe later on a Patreon. My channel is not that big, but when we do start planning to meet up in different cities, I would like to take that to Patreon so we can keep our locations and stuff like that a little more private, because I don't want you guys to be putting all of your info online like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this story, you guys, and I will be back probably sometime later this week or next week with another video. Thank you guys for watching. Oh yeah, I am on Instagram right now, you guys, under Nava Speaks. They are playing with my page, so if you are on my Instagram page, I will probably be shutting that page down, because they will not let me say anything on Instagram about a male. Every time I say something, they limit my comments to like 1 or 2 comments per post, and I'm sick of Instagram, so I'll probably close that page down. But if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, I am on TikTok under Somebody Come Listen to This Podcast, and I'm also on YouTube, not YouTube, but Facebook under Nava Speaks. So go follow me over there. I don't have a lot of followers on Facebook. I'm really not on there that much, but if you follow me, I will engage over there. And that is all, you guys. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.